Dear students, in sixth semester in economics, we are having the paper Public Finance. What is meant by public finance? Generally, in every country, the government has to perform certain special functions which can be classified under two heads. One is obligatory functions, and the second one is optional functions. Obligatory functions means compulsorily the government has to perform these functions. Optional means any government, if they are having any special interest, they can perform these functions. To perform all these functions adequately and efficiently, the government needs funds from the public. What is the meaning of public finance? The study of public finance as a branch of economics has come to occupy a very important place in economic literature since last 9 decades. Public finance is that science which deals with the income and expenditure of the public authorities. The word public authorities include all sorts of governments. The term public finance is a combination of two words, namely public and finance. The public is represented by the government or state. The other word, finance, means money resources. These money resources are in the form of income and expenditure. Thus, public finance refers to the systematic study of the operations of public income and expenditures of the public authorities. There are so many definitions regarding public finance. So, father of economics Adam Smith, he has defined public finance is an investigation into the nature and principles of the state revenue and expenditure. Professor Dalton, who gave more importance to public finance, he has defined public finance is concerned with income and expenditure of public authorities and with the mutual adjustment of one another. Findlay Shiraz, public finance is the study of principles underlying the spending and raising of funds by public authorities. Whatever the definition they are giving economists, so they have just divided public finance, the scope of public finance into two types. One is how they are getting income and what are the sources of the income and how they are spending income towards the public welfare. What are the things for which they are spending? And there are so many differences between private finance and public finance also. Private finance is the study of income and expenditure of the private individual or private institutions, but public finance means it studies about the income and expenditure of the public, that is government. Private finance can be classified into two categories, that is the personal finance and the business finance. Personal finance deals with the process of optimizing finances by individuals such as people, families, and single consumers, whereas public finance deals with the income and expenditure of the government. What are the similarities between private finance and public finance? So, both are aiming at maximum advantage. Second one, precedence of income, scarcity of resources, borrowings, adjustment of income and expenditure. Generally, what are the main things that public finance is studying, and what are the different aspects it is going to discuss in the public finance? So here the scope of public finance can be defined into five types. So what is the sources of public finance? I mean, what are the sources of public finance and how it is going to get the resources from different aspects? Here, what are the objectives of public finance? To secure adjustments in allocation of resources, that is, how they are getting the resources from different aspects. And second one, to maintain economic stability. Third one, to accelerate economic development, that is, from developing countries, it can transform into developed countries. To secure distributive justice, to reduce economic inequalities, to achieve full employment, to achieve optimum utilization of resources. So that means whatever the resources are available in any economy, it is using different resources. To increase rate of capital formation by increasing the rate of saving and investment. So in every person, whatever the work he is involved, he will be getting income, and income he will be spending amount towards consumption, and the second aspect which he is saving, that will convert into investment. What are the components of public finance? The first one is public revenue. That means how it will get revenue from different sources. Second one, public expenditure, towards which aspect it is going to spend. Public debt, if the public expenditure is more than public revenue, there is a possibility that government should take public debt. And how is the financial administration? And the fifth one is economic stabilization. What is public revenue? The income of the government through all sources is known as the public revenue. This component deals with the different sources and methods of raising the revenue to the government. It also studies about the classification of taxes, burden of taxes, effects, taxable capacity, etc. What is meant by public revenue means how the government will get income from all the different sources. And the second one is public expenditure. Public expenditure refers to the expenditure incurred by the public authorities. That means for public, whatever the facilities they have to provide, the public should expend. This component deals with the principles and problems related to the allocation of government spending. It also studies about the classification of public expenditure, its effect, public expenditure, policies of the government, and trends in public expenditure. Second one is public expenditure. That means the government should know what are the different aspects towards it has to spend. Third one is public debt. Public debt refers to the loans raised by the government both internally and externally. This component of public finance studies the need for and methods of raising public debt and problems related to raising and repayment of public debt. If the public expenditure is more than the public revenue, the government it has to take public debt either from internal sources or from the external sources. And the fourth one is financial administration. Financial administration refers to the study of different aspects of public budget. It deals with the organizing and disbursing of finances of the state. Central government, it has to disperse finances towards all the state governments. The objective of framing budget, the methods of framing it, sanctioning and audit, etc. are studied under this. And the fifth one is economic stabilization. This component of public finance studies the use of public revenue and expenditure to secure economic stability and growth. It includes various economic policies and measures of the government that are used to achieve full employment, balanced growth, and optimum use of resources. So, what is meant by public revenue? Government needs to perform various functions in the field of political, social, and economic activities to maximize social and economic welfare. In order to perform these duties and functions, government requires large amount of resources. These resources are called public revenue. The term public revenue can be used in two senses. So, what is public revenue? And that is narrow sense and the wide sense. So, narrow sense means it includes only those sources of income of the government which are described as revenue sources. These sources are not subject to repayment, tax, fee, fines, etc. Wider sense, it includes all the income and receipts of the government irrespective of the sources. Example, loans raised by the government which is to be repaid. Public revenue, in aggregate public income or the public revenue is the income of the government through all the sources. What are the sources of public revenue? There are two types of sources. One is tax revenue and the second one is non-tax revenue. In non-tax revenue, there are different types. One is administrative revenue, second one is commercial revenue, third one is other revenues. So, what is tax revenue? It is the income that is gained by governments through taxation. Taxes are compulsory contribution levied by the state for meeting expenses in the common interests of all citizens. Tax revenue can be classified into, there are two types of taxes. One is direct taxes and the second one is indirect taxes. Direct taxes means the tax is said to be direct if the taxpayer bears the burden of the tax. He cannot shift the burden to any other person. For example, income tax, wealth tax and gift tax. And what is meant by indirect taxes means indirect tax is shifted by the payer to others. If sales tax is imposed on sugar, the producer or dealer who pays it passes it on to the next buyer and ultimately the burden is borne by the consumer. For example, sales tax. And second one is non-tax revenue sources. Non-tax revenue sources of public revenue which are raised by the government from other than tax in the economy. And the second one is administrative revenue, that is fees, special assessments, fines and penalties, forfeitures and escheats. What is administrative revenue? A payment to defray the cost of each recurring service undertaken by the government, primarily in the public interest, but conferring and measurable special advantage on the fee payer. Fee means it is a payment charged by the government to bear the cost of administrative services rendered in public services. For example, if you go to Me Seva Center, whatever the services you are getting, you will pay some fee towards for that services. That fee we can call it as that is the revenue to the government. Fees is not a voluntary payment, it is a compulsory payment. Special assessment, a compulsory contribution levied in proportion to the special benefit derived to defray the cost of special improvement to property undertaken in the public interest. So the government can impose some levy on these special assessment to recover a part of expenses incurred. And the next one is fines and penalties. These are not an important source of public revenue. Fine means punishment imposed for infringement of law. Forfeiture means it refers to the penalty imposed by courts for the failure of individual to appear in the court. So forfeiture also not important source of public revenue. So here we have studied different revenues, and the next one is commercial revenue. Public authorities own and manage commercial and industrial enterprises. Example, railways, post, different modes of transport and other public sector industries. The income earned by these public sector enterprises by selling the goods to the citizens is known as the commercial activity. Other revenues means gifts, grants and donations, government properties, public borrowings, tributes and indemnities, recovery of loans, miscellaneous sources. So all these are the different sources of revenue.